First of all, we welcome that fares are not going to go up as fast as they have been doing. But the thing is that Grayling's already hinting that railway workers will have to take less of a pay rise next year. Now, we've always had our pay raises based on RPI, which is the real rate of inflation, because if I go to pay my gas bill or electric bill or my mortgage, of course I'll have to pay the real rate of inflation. And we have this bizarre situation where even the government's own think tanks admit that if the railway were renationalised, there'd be £1 billion more to spend on the system and on having fairer fares. So we think that Grayling is trying to use this to bash workers. Although we encourage a lowering of fares, it should be done by renationalising the system and using that money that's been paid out to private investors to help out everybody, especially the travelling public. Why should workers suffer for a system that's been privatised, that's been has failed? It's absolutely failed. We've got the highest prices anywhere in Europe, 5 times higher than most countries, and we've got the worst service. We've got customer dissatisfaction levels at record highs. So the privatisation of railways failure has been an absolute failure. And what we have now is a political party in the Labour Party led by Jeremy Corbyn who are promising to renationalise the system. And there's a business case for that, and there's an ethical case for that. Well, Chris Grayling, I mean, he's been a bit of a disaster, hasn't he? When he was in charge of the prisons, they were burning them down. We thought he couldn't do any worse, but he did. Came to the railway, destroyed the railway. I think, and famously held his hands up and says, train operating, nothing to do with me. So I think he really wants to consider his career options.